So we saw various options about arrays. Actually, whatever you learned about array was general basics of JavaScript array concept only. So whatever JavaScript arrays support, the same supported by TypeScript. Few more things are there which you will learn and you will come across while using arrays in our Angular applications. So I given you some important things about array, means some important functions that are regularly used with array, right? That's what the basic things you learned. That is the reason if you are good in JavaScript and you are here to learn Angular with perfect JavaScript knowledge, then we don't need to much discuss about all these functions in TypeScript here. Why? Because the same type of functions, some additional concepts we need to discuss, right? Anyhow, so what is an array? How the arrays are configured and how the arrays types are used, I given a overview. Next, after understanding about array, so array have some few more things we already know. Generally, while working with array, one more concept is a concat array. So how we can concat array, and we have slice array. These are the two important options regularly used, because if you know about arrays, these are all the general things about array. So after understanding how to create and configure arrays, so one more option is concat array. Last session we learned about how to sort, how to search for any element in array. Two more basics we need to know. Concat array. Concat is nothing but, the purpose of concat is, so concat array is nothing but, so the concat function allows to combine one or more array elements, one or more arrays into single array. Combine one or more arrays into single array. That means they are actually used to combine one or more arrays into single array. That's a general concat function. So how usually we use the concat function, right? Let's suppose I said let some electronics. It is a string type array, and in that we have TV and mobile. Okay, and we have footwear, and it is a string type, and we have array, so some Nike casual and some Lee Cooper boots, like this. And we need an array called products. Products is a string array. I want to combine, because we want electronics and footwear to maintain separately, because they need to be extended and manipulated later separately. At the same time, I want to use them collectively later. Then we need to combine the two arrays and keep them into one, right? How we can combine? Just what we have to do is, so electronics, so electronics dot concat with the footwear. That's it. That means you can add any number of arrays like this, comma, any another array, comma, any another array, any number of arrays. So it will combine these two arrays. It will combine these two arrays and it will store them into products. Whatever elements present in these two arrays, they are stored in products. Remember, combining will not affect these existing arrays. That means no modification will happen in electronics or footwear. Just concat function collects the elements from both of them and it will add finally into products, right? That means concat is to combine, but after combining, we have to store them. So stored in a new array and use in a new array, right? So here we need to define this. Now, important is if you are not storing in a new array, temporarily the values of footwear are stored in a electronics, but it is not going to permanently add them temporarily. Once you finished using them, it is removed. That means concat is a function which temporarily copies the elements of one array into another array. But if you want to finally store them in a specific location, then you have to create a reference in the memory and you have to store those elements. Now, when I print console.log, you see I am printing products dot toString. It will print, and you try to print electronics console.log electronics.toString, and you try to print footwear console.log footwear.toString. That means it is not going to change. It is not going to change these two. Let's verify that. So I will explore that here. Right. Array demo.ts. So open in the command prompt. Okay. And here we said tsc array demo.ts and the node array demo.js. And you can see electronics and shoe, they are not going to change, but products contains collection of both of them. It combines both array elements and stores in one reference. So it is not going to affect the existing arrays. So it is temporarily combining both of them and finally storing in a reference. That's what actually the array concat can do. So that is concat. So concat is to combine the elements and to define. So syntax is like this. So array name dot concat, and here you can define array 1, array 2, all the elements that all the arrays and their elements you want to combine. And this is a basic example for that. So how we can deal with that array. Another slicing array. Slicing is nothing but so the slice function allows to extract the elements. So by specified index range. It is used to extract the elements by specified index range.